every tourism area have hotel. You have different kinds of tourism. The kind of tourism that we want to bring here is where the tourists come and spend their money with you and not necessarily with a hotel or a resort. We want them to come and experience the life that you experience. It is not impossible to have tourists coming at the bar over there, so Tropical Island Bar.
Chopka eyes.
You come eat fish.
Pop, pop.
Yeah.
Pop, pop.
Anyway, what we have started to do, and why this is good now, you're a member of Parliament, must be given credit because he has put in a proposal to the Tourism Enhancement Fund to develop a proper beach right here in Alligator Park. The proposals have been reviewed, funding is being sourced, and it will be done very shortly. But it is not just a beach. We now must look to develop. My dear, how are you? We will be looking now to develop attractions in and around this area. Now, one thing that we do well is food. Food in tourism is a big attraction. We don't do enough of it. And our fish, and how we prepare it, and all the other nice things that we do, we are going to develop that right here now as an attraction. So when people come, we are willing to watch you here as well. That will give you now a new source of income for a lot of people and give employment in the area and start to regenerate and develop your local township. We know as well that you have problems with the water supply. Everywhere I go in the parish of Manchester, people tell us we don't have water. Now you and I know Manchester really don't have a whole lot of water. Manchester don't have any rivers actually. The water, we have to pump it from St. Elizabeth, come up here. And we have done quite a bit. You may not do it, but we have put in new pipelines, we have put in new pumps, but most of the water ends up in Mandeville, in that urban space. The next phase of our investment for water in Manchester is to bring water to communities like Alligator Park, like New Green, like Greenville, like all the other areas that are toured, where the water supply that you have is not reliable. That means two things. The first thing is, when we are doing the SPARK program, and we are repairing the roads, it don't make sense that we just put asphalt on the road. If no main is there, if no big pipe is there, then we put in the pipe at the same time. So that means we do road and pipe together.
Yes.
The second thing now is to identify new water sources. It may mean that we have to dig some wells here, or we have to bring water in from St. Elizabeth. But whatever it takes, we will bring the water to the people of Manchester who have been suffering for a very long time. So you, by now, will begin to understand that your government is paying attention to the things that matter to you. How are we able to do this? Why is it that no government before could have done it? You know why? Because this government has run the economy better than any other government. other politicians have promised roads. Yes. And they have promised water. Yes. And they promise the world. Yes. They have good intentions. And when they face the people, it's hard to tell you, say, you can do it. So they make promise. But in order for those promises to be fulfilled, they have to have an economy that is producing the resources to fulfill the promise. And that is the difference between my administration and administrations before. They did not have an economy. The economy is not just about growth. It's not that it produces more. If you don't have a good economy, it can cost you. From 2012 to 2015, the economy cost you. Every single year, it costs you in new taxes. Since you have had me as your Prime Minister, you have not had to endure any new taxes. Not for 1 year, not for 2 years, not for 3 years, not for 4 years, not for 5 years, not for 6 years, not for 8 years. No new taxes. So a good economy doesn't cost you anything, but it improves your household. Because of a good economy, we were able to reduce GCT. Would the pound forget that GCT was 16.5%. We reduced it. Remember that? Yes. Because of a good economy, if you are 75 years and older and you weren't paying NIS and you don't get any pension, and I'm saying this now for all of you who are listening who know somebody like that, you can go and register for a social pension and you get a little something a month time. Yes. Because of a good economy. Yes, you never know that. Go and register. Hold on now.
As Monday come.
As I look at the crowd, I see a whole heap of young people. I hear that employment might be a challenge here for young people. The economy is absorbing a whole heap of labor. Right now, only 4.5%, 4.2% of the entire labor force is unemployed. Everywhere I go, people in business tell me they need people to work. They just can't find them. There are a lot of young people here. If you don't have a job now, go and get a skill that is in demand. And you know what? You know what this government has done? We have taken away